G'day everyone, welcome to DV Adventures. Today's an RDO for me, so I decided I'm going to do a bit of a fishing trip, I suppose. I'm on the bike, got the backpack, and I'm going to head up this road here, head further north, and go and suss out a couple of creeks and maybe chuck a lure around. Haven't got much fishing gear. I've got a little travel, well, what I call my little travel rod, just a little two-piece diver, couple of lures, and go and set up on some banks of some creeks and see if we can catch a mangrove jack. It'd be nice, or some brim, maybe cook him up for lunch if I can get something, and generally just have a bit of fun out in the scrub for today. So a few forestry tracks around here I might suss out as well, who knows. Just going to play it by ear. Anyway, I'm heading that way and see how far we can get. So this is the first little causeway just here. It is quite fresh. If you look up this way, it's sort of fresh water, but it is tidal further back, so it does affect what happens up this way. It will bank up, the water will sit up here, and then as the tide goes out, this will just start flowing again. I believe there's a possibility of bass up this far. So I think I'm going to flick a couple of lures around in here for a little bit. There is a track that runs just up here a bit. It runs that way. There's a special little spot up there actually I found many years ago. I might even go and check that back out, and I'll tell you why it's special once I get up there. But, yeah, I might head back up that way a bit and see if we can find that spot. Maybe, fingers crossed, maybe there might be a little bass or something up in there. We'll give that a go, I think. Get back on the bike. I just found sort of open area here. The creek's just there. I've been following along and it actually didn't end up exactly where I thought I was going to be. So I'll show you that special spot when I find it. But right now, take a walk through here and see how close I can get to the creek. Just want a nice little open spot somewhere, hopefully a few little snags, and see what we can find. Not holding much hope here at the moment. Bit of a climb down actually. Getting back up could be an issue. Pretty empty up this side. I have to probably retrace my steps and go back to the deeper part and go from there. I think I might do that. Well, you know, kept going down into the creek, and it's actually quite nice up here. Flows through here, nice clean water, heading out that way. So I've come a fair way upstream, probably way too far, and anyway, I like to find these little spots, and potentially could be a nice little camp spot around here. Do an overnighter. As long as we don't get too much rain, because these creeks, they do flood pretty badly when it rains further up. A bit further down the creek now, heading back the way I came in actually, so I sort of zipped past all this. Ditched the bike just up the bank a bit, and I've come into this spot here because we're not actually far from where I was talking about that special sort of spot. And off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly where it was along here. Now, everything's changed over the years, as you can imagine. But the reason why it was special, I was doing this exact thing. I was walking along, looking for little fishing spots, and just sitting down, watching, waiting, listening. And there was some bit of commotion, I suppose, on the far edge, on the far bank. Something was rustling the water as it was going along, and at first I thought, it's just a lizard, you know, like quite often get little lizards, little water dragons and stuff just scurrying through. And I watched it for a bit longer, and then it got to a log and had to come over the top of the log, and that's when I saw what it was. It was actually a platypus. Now, some people might not think that's, you know, it's just a platypus, but here, where I can hear a major highway. We got the major highway, the Bruce Highway that runs north. It's just over there. I can hear the traffic. We are so close to suburbia, and yet in this little creek there was a platypus, and I actually thought that was quite amazing. So
I don't know if he's still here. I don't know if there's more around, and I really hope there is. But you know, we got a lot of suburbia, I guess, upstream. So generally, you know, that sort of pollutes creeks and doesn't make it very nice for animals. But yeah, there was a platypus still running around in here. So one day, I hope to see some more in here. You never know. But I might just explore a little bit. But to me, this almost looks like skinny water bass territory. So there's a few snags in here. I might even just chuck a lure around and just see what happens for the next couple of minutes. Just never know your luck. I might just head up, keep going up a bit further. This is a bit quiet in here as I'd expect, but anyway, sort of go, get a strike in a couple of minutes. You're pretty lucky in the best of times. But anyway, got a lot to do today, places I want to go and have a look at, so I'm just not going to spend too much time doing this. But I do hope to get somewhere, catch a fish for lunch, and yeah, cook it up and see how we go. Yeah, I think actually there's a bit of a path down through here. Now I think this is actually what I was talking about with my little special spot, our platypus hole. Finally rings a bit of a bell, so get the bike down in here a little bit and see how we go. Yeah, I'm not the only one to come down here by the look of it. Those are the things you find hiding in the bush. This is actually the second one of these I found today. Trees falling down on me. Someone's got themselves a little bit of a camp spot here. Pretty well set up. Must be like a bit of a fishing camp. Amazing. It's like a bit of a couple of logs set up to drag the kayak up, I guess. Must be chasing bass down in here. Well, I can understand why. It's certainly a cool little spot. I've put some effort into it. You pretty much get your motorbike down in here. Oh well. We'll move on, I think. So, this is another creek. This isn't actually the creek that I was looking for initially. We're still a bit further south from there. But it is another one I know I've sort of tried further back that way. Nice little track coming in, by the way. But I'm just seeing some snags and some deep water down here, so I'm going to have a bit of a fish around, I think, while I'm in. Because there's a nice little platform down here, and I reckon I could cast a lure down around these logs, so but take opportunities while you can. Got a big lace monitor here just running up the tree. A bit closer to him. Around here. If you can see him there, he's going up his tree. Garden, a really good fishing spot. Now that I've seen it, I know I have been here before. I have fished here before. And I'm going to try once again. So this water here is brackish water. You can tell there's a lot of freshwater trees, freshwater plants around. But just over in here the mangroves are starting. So there actually looks like there's a fair bit of fresh in it at the moment. So I have had a bit of rain up here the last couple of weeks. So we'll down and have a look. Travel along this creek here, Just see if there's any little spots. Can sit on the side, and there's a couple of not bad spots. But it came to a bit of a dead end. And wherever it opens up, of course, like there's people that camp along here. From time to time, there's someone camped right up where I stopped earlier. But then I came across this concrete slab. Stairs in it. I have no idea what that would have been used for. Not here anyway. There was a further up this creek, there was an old sawmill in the late 1800s, which I've been metal detecting there before. It's a fair way up from here now, but whether there was something down here around that period, but I think it's more recent. Interesting what you find when you're wandering around in the middle of nowhere. Of course, we got campers filleting table over here. Someone's been there a long time. Right into the tree. More concrete structure. I don't know. Might be worth bringing the metal detector down here one day. I'm going to find a lot of rubbish, a lot of bottle caps and stuff. That's what happens when people go camping and throwing their crap everywhere. But you never know what you might find in amongst it. So I really might stop here for a while and throw a line in. It's getting hungry, lunchtime. Chances of catching the fish are slim to none, but hey, it's a nice day. More remnants of the past, as you'd expect with concrete slabs. Down here, some old corrugated iron, expected from the tin roof, and I can get my rod through. Just over here, the old water tank, corrugated iron water tank. So I'd say it was some sort of permanent structure, but nice to know what it was. I certainly think it'd be interesting to bring metal detector down in here, have a bit of a scout round. I'm guessing that will be another adventure. I'm not having much luck with the fishing, but I expect too much when I'm only casting a few casts and moving around, so more tin down in here. So interesting spot. Never been here before. Glad I found it. And I'll certainly be back. Right now, I'm getting hungry. So, I would say, time for a feed. Some description. Tell you what, these huts, they're springing up everywhere. Another one someone's put a lot of effort into. A lot of rubbish here too. But you know, dragging in a couch, cooking stuff. Here we got some homemade camp oven hooks here. some of these materials that they're bringing in, bricks and stuff. Crab pots. This is only just a couple hundred meters from that that concrete slab. I put some effort into it, that's for sure. Trying to brave the mosquitoes. Luckily at the moment there's none here. But anyway, keep on heading on, I suppose. Well, I think I'm pretty well done for today. No fish, unfortunately. It's a nice spot actually. It's a bit quiet, but I mean you can hear other people around. I reckon on a weekend this could probably get pretty busy. But during the week, like I said, it's Friday today, so it's not a bad spot to come and hang out for a few hours. Just don't expect to catch too much fish. But that's the luck of the draw. It's been an awesome day anyway, because it's been so much fun ripping up here on the bike, checking out some new spots, new tracks, and yeah, it's always fun because everything I bring is just in a backpack. So I'm going to do, at some stage I'm looking at doing some overnight trips, camping just out of the backpack on the bike. So I look forward to that because you don't get to take too much. Anyway, I'm going to head back home, so until next time, look after Australia and don't destroy what you came to enjoy. See you later.